These are rare photographs from history, presented with context and accuracy. To see more historical photos, you can subscribe to our channel. A UN medical worker administers medication to a prostitute during a routine medical examination, China, 1946. A 17-year-old boy examining the results of his first shave in Des Moines, Iowa, 1945. A farmer's daughter reading a book while lying on an iron bedstead in her bedroom, Oklahoma, 1942. A man resting in a bed with a makeshift roof built over it at Mays Avenue Camp in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 1939. Aboriginal slave child, Western Australia, 1900. Adolf Hitler was the biggest fan of the Mercedes, and this was his first car after he was released from prison, 1924. American soldiers meet in Armagero, Florence, 1944. An Afghan communist revolutionary dressed in traditional clothing and holding an AK-47, Kabul, 1984. An alcoholic sleeps in front of a sign that reads, Helsinki of the Future, 1974. Two juvenile thieving friends are shackled as punishment, Old Street, London, England, 1872. An upset patient after a visit to the dentist, 1920. Bertha Benz driving the Benz patent motor wagon, 1886. Boston police officer Frank Pomodoro comforting his partner and police horse, October, 1989. British Major General Horatio Gordon Robley with his collection of Maori heads, 1865. Civil rights marchers stay close to the ground as Mississippi Highway patrolmen use tear gas on them, June 1966. Coal miners emerging from the depths of the Tai Trist Colliery in Wales, April 1947. Ford Model T being assembled on the factory line, 1920s. Franklin Roosevelt and Joseph Stalin at Winston Churchill's birthday in Tehran, November 1943. French Special Air Service in North Africa, 1943. German soldiers who suppressed the uprising of the natives in their African colonies, 1900s. Group of men wrestling a dangerous polar bear inside a cage for relocation, Canada, September 1971. Howard Carter examining King Tutankhamun's tomb, 1922. Investor J.P. Morgan lashes out at a photographer who took a photo of him without edit to cover his rhinophima, 1900. Italian and German soldiers surrender to a South African soldier at Bardia in Libya, December 1941. Jimmy and Rosalind Carter hug as the TV announces Carter as the victor of the 1976 presidential election, November 1976. John Lennon attending New York's Village Halloween Parade, 1980. Joseph Goebbels listening to a speech by Walter Ulbricht, who is future leader of East Germany, in a joint communist-Nazi event, Berlin, January 1931. Judy Garland and her husband Mark Herron visit East End gangsters the Kray twins whilst in London, 1964. King Abdulaziz in Kuwait before the battle to restore Riyadh, 1901. Knife grinders worked lying down to save their backs and had dogs sit on their legs for warmth, France, 1900. Malaysian Rangers disembarked from the RAAF Bell in the Malaysia-Thai border region, May 1965. Marlene Dietrich at the funeral of Edith Piaf, 1963. Mabansi warriors sing and dance to celebrate the valiant traditions of ancient Bamum, Cameroon, 1960s. Men on board a Gufa on the Tigris River, Baghdad, 1927. Meteorologist Cecil Madigan after taking readings from his instruments, Antarctica, 1912. Opening of the Japanese Honda showroom in St. Petersburg, 1992. Performance of animal trainer Vladimir Durov in the Moscow Circus, USSR, 1957. Richard Nixon stands on his roof watering the wood during the Brentwood Bell Air Fire, Los Angeles, California, November 1961. Ronald Reagan and President Ford meet on Halloween, Century Plaza, Los Angeles, 1974. Soldier standing guard on Tiananmen Gate, Beijing, China, 1946. Sung Mei-ling visits the United States, 1943. South African workers at a diamond mine, Johannesburg, South Africa, 1950. Soviet officers and Finnish prisoners of war, Viborg, 1944. Soviet soldiers on an unauthorized expedition for alcohol, East Germany, 1980s. Staged photograph of the execution of a communist during street fighting during an attempted coup d'etat, Munich, 1919. Stug tank destroyer leads the way for German infantry in Stalingrad, 1942. The daily bustle of the city on a weekday, Pittsburgh, 1938. The first days of the Red Army's counter-offensive near Moscow, December 1941. The Mau Mau uprising is the most cruel military conflict of Great Britain after the Second World War. The Queen of the Lilliputians. Training in a Sexuality Enhancement Course, Tokyo, 1983. Two juvenile thieving friends are shackled as punishment, Old Street, London, England, 1872. Austrian soldiers torture a Serbian prisoner of war, tightening and loosening the noose around his neck. Kingdom of Serbia, winter, 1916. Ugandan ambassador to the UN General Assembly, 1974.